Congratulations. You have decided to take the 250,000 Rand check and leave the game tonight.
Liema, give it to me. I'm going. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Liema, give it to me.
Hey! What a turn of events. What a dramatic turn of events. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you're not aware, Liema is officially out of the game. Yeah, she's officially out by virtue of the Fate Rooms game. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems clear, but frankly speaking, it doesn't really seem clear to me. But on the flip side, it also looks like she kind of spoiled the plan for the grand scheme of things. I mean, guys, I've got a lot of theories, which I'm going to share with all of you on this video, right? But before we get into that, there are so many other interesting things that happened today. There was the Head of House Challenge, which was quite interesting, guys. I cannot wait to talk about it because something also very dramatic happened with Mark Jr., of course, so I'm gonna talk about that one. And of course, there was also the live nomination process, how the housemates nominated, before we now get to the Fate Room Challenge. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you watch to the end of this video. There's a lot to spill, and of course I cannot wait to share with you all my theory about what went down tonight, all right, that resulted in Liema's exit from the game. More importantly, I would love to know how you all feel about this new development. Yes, I know that Liema's fans are very upset because they wanted their fave to win that 2 million rands, but hey, it's fine. She didn't go home empty-handed. I would love to hear from all of you, so please make sure you share the comment section below, all right? And officially, you're all welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, and I am the girl with the T. If you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and do just that, all right? Now quickly, let's dive right into the business of this video. First off, massive congratulations to Papaghost on not only emerging the head of house again for 2 weeks in a row, but for also emerging the first finalist of the season. And I'm talking about the first legit finalist of the season. Yes, massive congratulations to that young man, because ladies and gentlemen, the Head of House Challenge was really challenging. Yes, it came in 2 different rounds, and the first round was hectic. Yes, now it was all about the housemates hanging their legs on a rope that was tied to a bucket of water. Yes, now depending on how long they can endure in that position, yes, whoever endures the most will emerge the winner. And guys, we know that it is not easy. It's like hanging your legs in the air whilst doing what do we call this thing now? It's like when you're doing abs exercises, but this time around you're sitting down and your legs are hanging up, guys. It was just really painful, was really hectic, and the ladies had gone first and then the guys had done theirs afterwards. So Z had emerged the last female standing in the females round, and then Papaghost had emerged the last male standing, you know, in the men's round. But before we got the 2 finalists for the Head of House Challenge, something very dramatic happened. Now, because that challenge was really painful, very difficult, like guys, excruciatingly painful, Mark Jr. could not bear the pain to the extent that he had kind of pulled the bench that they were all sitting on, and they had all fallen to the floor. Oh my God! Oh my God! And guys, it was very annoying when Big Brother had not removed Mark Jr., but instead had given him another chance for them to go for, you know, a repeat of that round again. Guys, it was just very annoying. And for me, I was ready to draw down thunder and brimstone if Mark Jr. emerged the Head of House, because for me, that was completely unfair. That was foul play at its peak, like in broad daylight, yes. But then that round was so painful that Mark Jr. could not hold his own anymore, and so he had, opted out. And then, as I said before, Papaghost emerged the last male housemate standing in the men's round, and then it was left with him and Z to move on to the final round, which was quite entertaining, quite interesting as well, as it had to do with them picking questions from a dome and solving the puzzles together, solving the questions together, and Papaghost gained the upper hand, and that was how he emerged the head of house for the week, making him the first legit finalist of the season. And then when it was time for him to choose a fellow housemate to be a guest, in the head of house lounge, he had gone ahead to choose Z. Now, one thing I really loved about their round, the round between Z and Papaghost, was how healthy it was. It was a healthy competition. These two people, probably because they are friends, they have a good rapport, it wasn't really toxic, they were enjoying the game. Guys, it was just very, very interesting and entertaining to watch. Yeah, I just thought I should mention that. Now, quickly moving on to the nomination process, how the housemates nominated. Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, we know that these housemates will never really give us very strategic reasons as to their nomination choices, and once again, that was exactly what happened tonight. And so I'm just going to go ahead and share with you how the housemates nominated. So beginning with Mark Jr., ladies and gentlemen, Mark Jr. had issues with the housemate he nominated disrespecting him. Yes, and according to him, he was noticing weird moves from them, and so he just feels like they need to go. And he nominated Willie and Mpumi for him, and they disrespected him. And I'm like, this dude, in your real life, you must really be an ambassador for respect. Because the way the guy is always emphasizing on this disrespect thing every time he's nominating, guys, I don't know, it's alarming. But anyways, he had nominated Willie and Mpumi. Now, Mpumi had nominated Sinaye and Liema. He had nominated Sinaye because he's very, very competitive, and Liema also because, according to her, based on Liema's personality and character, Liema has given her a run for her money. Liema is a huge competition to her in the game. Now, Makeke had nominated Willie and Mpumi. According to him, for Willie, it is retaliation because Willie had nominated him last week. And for Mpumi, he says that he has never nominated her before. And so that was his last bullet to strike, whoever I wanted to nominate. Papaghost had nominated Mark Jr. According to him, he said Mark Jr.'s language and rhetoric is quite offensive. He doesn't want to get influenced by it. That Mark Jr. uses the F word and calls women bitches and all whatnot. He doesn't want to get influenced by that. And so for him, that is why he's nominating Mark Jr. And I'm like, hey, Papaghost, this your reason is just very weird. But ladies and gentlemen, he actually has a point. Because we've talked about the hypocrisy of the viewers a lot of times. And guys, it's quite glaring. Mark Jr. is that one housemate that speaks disrespectfully to every and anybody, especially when he uses the word nigger, bitch, da 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 da. Those are very offensive and vulgar words that he uses. But because people like him, people don't really complain. But then, Papaghost, on the other hand, that does not speak to the women like that. People find him just very offensive and annoying, So when he gave that reason, for me, it sounded kind of off for a nomination reason. But then it made me think about the hypocrisy, the double standard, amongst viewers with regards to their preference as well when comparing these two guys, as competitors in the game. But anyways, that's aside. Now, he also nominated Willie because Willie is a competition to him. He nominated Liema because she takes too much time to complete her chores in the house and even when it comes to task. And guys, see ya, it makes me wonder, like, Willie, in your real life, you better be a clean person. In your real life, you better be the most peaceful person. In your real life, you better be perfect. Because all the reasons that this guy gives every damn time when he nominates Yolanda and Liema, it's just very, I don't know, it's just very off to me. Not even strategic at all. Or maybe he's just pretending about his reasons. But guys, I don't know. It does not have, it just sounds very, very petty to me. Yeah. Anyways, he had also gone ahead to nominate Mark Jr. because Mark Jr. is a competition to him. Now, Z had nominated Makeke because Makeke is a good player in the game and they do not really have any connection. She also nominated Liema because Liema does not put efforts in task and it tends to set them back as a house, you know, whenever they're preparing for their wager task presentation. And then finally, Sinaye had nominated Makeke because he said Makeke did not stand last week, so Makeke needs to stand this week. He had also nominated Mpumi because Mpumi is a fierce competitor. Yes. Now, in total, Willie had 3 nominations. Mpumi 4, Liema 3, Mac Jr. 2, Makeke 2, and Z 1. Yeah, I think Sinaye also got 1 as well. But then Big Brother decided to switch things up by putting all the housemates up for nomination for possible eviction. But then the Fate Room, as usual, is going to, you know, change the nominations list according to how it was done last week and the previous week. And so, as usual, the housemates were directed, you know, to do the lucky dip thingy where there are blue marbles and then 1 red marble. And then it happened that production's pet, Liema, was the one that picked the red marble. Now, Liema was very scared because all through today, the housemates had been discussing the red marble, the Fate Room, and all of its shenanigans. Yes. Now, they were really scared and even panicking because of how Lerato had found her own fate in the Fate Room last week. So they were all scared. Everybody was panicking. Mac Jr. was the one that was the most disturbed. Later, Mac Jr. had said that, okay, whatever, if he picks the red marble, it's either it goes big or goes home. But the thing is, nobody knew what was waiting for them in the Fate Room. And so, as I said, Liema picked the red marble. She was, you know, decked up in the white suit as usual. She was crying because she was scared. And then she got in there and there were 2 options, right? First option is she walks away with 250,000 rounds tonight and leaves the show for good, or she rejects the money and goes back into the game, right? But she will continue to be on the nominations list, right? Now, if she decides to go for the money, she needs to press the red buzzer. And so she has only 1 minute to think it over. Big Brother read out all the rules, all the instructions to that, to Liema. And ladies and gentlemen, it was very obvious that Liema heard it loud and clear. And so the buzzer went off for her to, you know, make her decision. And then she pressed the red buzzer, meaning she was going to go with the 250,000 rands. But when Big Brother congratulated her, you know, for choosing the money, and it was time for her to go back into the house, say her goodbyes and leave the house, she started, oh my God, that, oh, no, that she didn't hear the instructions correctly, that she wanted to take the money,
This is the end of your journey. 2 weeks before the finale. You must go back to the house and wait for Big Brother to speak to the house and give you instructions before saying goodbye to your housemates.
Shit, I didn't hear the rules.
Frankly speaking, guys, I was watching that whole drama playing out, and the one thing that kept on going through my mind was, girl, you're not deaf. You clearly heard the instructions. So it's either of 2 things. 1, it's either you genuinely did not hear the instructions and you made the wrong choice according to what you would have gone for, or production was actually expecting you to reject the money and go back into the house, play the game, and then they declare you the winner on the final day. And then your story is going to be very, very robust and rich and, more importantly, complete, you know. Already there's the narrative of, oh, the poor little girl, the poor little 22 or 23-year-old that is in the house, found love, went through fire and brimstone to protect her relationship, blah, blah, blah. Grandmother passed, an almost rape victim, all the drama and all the shenanigans, oh, the most hated housemate, which is actually a lie that she has been propagating in the house, right? And then the last one that is like the heavy layer to the whole cake, right? Oh, the girl that was offered 250,000 rands to leave the show, but then she rejected the money only for her to finally emerge the winner. Oh my God, what an inspiring story. Ladies and gentlemen, I felt like it's either it is this theory, or it could be that production had received so many backlash from viewers. I mean, here we are. We have been talking and talking and talking, and then people from every other corners around, Africa that's watching the show, that have been seeing all the bias and favoritism happening this entire season, and they probably decided that, girl, it's time for you to leave, so that people will not say we're not being fair anymore. So just take the money and go. Ladies and gentlemen, these are just theories flowing up in my head, because watching that whole drama play out in the Fate room, guys, frankly speaking, I didn't take it serious because I was just laughing. I was just laughing. But the third theory for me was that Karma is a bitch. Like a very, very angry, vile bitch. Yes. Because production probably had no control whatsoever with regards to that Fate room game. Picking the marble. It could have been any other housemate. Yeah, could have been any other housemate that picked the marble. And so because everything in the Fate room has been laid up already, how are they going to manipulate the result? How are they going to change things? How are they going to save their pets? And so in conclusion, I just felt like, well, this one was probably out of their control. Probably out of their control. But overall, they've given this girl all the limelight that she needs to kick off her music career. They've given her all the promotion that she needs. Yeah, so if they could not give her the 2 million rands, they gave her that platform. Only she, like she alone got the most, publicity for this season. And so I wish her all the best. And I really hope that she puts into good use that 250,000 rands. I mean, it was so funny the way she was still complaining when she came out of the room and Big Brother announced to the whole house. She had actually announced to the whole house first, and everybody was shocked. The housemates literally had a jaw-dropping moment. Like, oh! Like, this girl gets this amount of money? Makeke was the one that was literally going ballistic. Because she was like, no, she didn't want the money because she believes that she's going to win the 2 million rands. And Makeke said, give me the money. I'm going to go home right now. I mean it. I'll go home right. Guys, it was so funny. It was so funny. But you could tell that the housemates were shocked. And it was up for debate. Most of them said that they would have gladly taken the money and gone home, because the truth is the 2 million rands is not guaranteed. Nobody knows who is going to emerge the winner at the end of the day. So there is 250,000 rands at your fingertips that they would have taken the money. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to stop talking, because I would love to hear from all of you. So go ahead, share your thoughts in the comment section below. I will see you guys on another video. Have an amazing evening. Bye.